Hello, hello everyone. It is good to see you all here once again for some delicious, nutritious Tactics Ogre Reborn. We're doing the law route tonight. It's going to be a good time. I hope y'all are all as excited as I am. I've been wanting to get to this for so long. And, well, for those of you who haven't seen the story, it's going to be very interesting. Who do we have in chat here today? We've got Canadian Animator Guy, Mr. Strife, Kodai Senshi, Chicken Loaf, FV, Nobody, Kwongbei, Caffeine System, Danielle, Hellzark, and that's everyone who's commented thus far. So, hello everyone. Been keeping an eye on the chat as I've been letting people trickle in, and I've been talking to Jane. So, FV, I hope you enjoy your chicken wings. I'm very jealous. Mr. Strife, I hope the Nybeth battle goes well for you, and that your room painting goes well, Kodai. Very interesting. Very interesting. Good evening, everyone. It's time for war crimes. Indeed it is. Time to be the bad guy. Hello, Tom. It's been so long. I know it has been so long. Why did none of these tracks loop? What is this? Take it slow and hunting for relics for my guys to take them down. Nothing wrong with that. Relic hunting is one of the most fun parts of the Palace of the Dead, in my opinion. So, hell yeah, go for it. Alright, are you guys ready for there to be a cute winged girl on the screen? Apparently, since we got Yuria, this is the first time I've looked at the who's and what's it, the music player in the Warren report. So it actually switched from Warren to Yuria, apparently, which I mean makes sense. She is the songstress, but I was very surprised when I opened it, and I was like, oh, hello. We have 88% of the songs unlocked thus far. It's pretty good progress. Kind of surprising, though, that there's still 12% to go. I'm guessing some of it will be San Bronsa, some of it be different scenes that we're going to see, all that type of good stuff. Guten Morgen. Hello, Navi. Good morning and good evening to you, my friend. Man, I'm so happy that we're playing some Tactics Ogre. We're going to be doing some law route stuff. It is going to be a good time. As far as I can tell, there's really no point in us lingering in the Coda chapters any longer, when we could go back, get more characters, see more story stuff, and then come back to the San Bronsa ruins and to do some more fun stuff with that. I think that's going to be a very good time. Cannot wait. A smidge late. Ah, you're fine, Segno, you're fine. Who's this sexy chicken, says Navi. This is a Yuria Wolf. We actually have her in our party, which is why she's here on the screen instead of Warren. Normally it would be this fine fellow who's in the music player, but no longer. And you can see Yuria is here somewhere. Here she is. Ta-da! Yuria the songstress. Love to see a firearm in the style of Ogre Battle, especially the art. Oh, Thorfinn, yes. The closest you're probably going to get in the art style, it would be Shadows of Valencia if you haven't seen it. If you have, then, I mean, you know what I'm talking about at least. It doesn't exactly, like, match the art style, but it has a similar kind of old fantasy look, which is really nice. I wanted to say chick, autocorrect strikes again. I mean, it was about as on-brand as it could have been. Yo, Hellzark, what's up? How's it going, my friend? But yeah, so here's what we're going to be doing today, chat. What we're going to be doing is we're going to be going back into the Warren Report here. And we're going to be going to the World Tarot, and we're going to go all the way back in time to just before a certain fateful decision. Yes, here. So we're going to have to do the battles at Lake Bordu and Ziad Moor, which will not be difficult at all because we will not be level synced, so we'll just crush them. And then we'll go back to Balmamusa, and things will go down. So it's going to be a good time. Compromising your morals, Ah, but see, that's the interesting thing, Segno. We can just, for the sake of knowledge as scholars, we can go back in time, examine what happens here, and say, well, it's a good thing we didn't do that, and then just jump back forward in time to the timeline that we set into place. So, no, there is no morals sacrificing here. Not today. Made it just in time for the sexy chicken comment. I feel like it's all downhill from here. Well, depending on what downhill means for you, quite possibly. Get the healer that's not Donalto. Oh, I guess I could, huh? But, I mean, I could do that at any point, right? Because, like, that's... Chrysaro, right? So, like, we could do that whenever. I can always just go back to that, even off camera. But we got to start law, man. Can't dilly-dally any longer. Here we go. Jump to this point. Yes. We shatter the timelines, punch through into the past. And here we are. Union level 50. He who treads holy ground. And yet, the world map is so small, comparatively. Nintendo Switch Online has Lynn and Lucina icons up to grab tonight. Oh, shit. Well, as always, if anyone would be kind enough to remember to ping me after the stream so that I can hop on and try and grab me a Fire Emblem icon, because I always forget, and I would really like to get something. To Lake Bordu! Tree of life, tree of knowledge, you know I've chosen knowledge. Let us seek the glory in the sky and leave the dark of the woods behind. Ah, but we cannot do that, my friend. Oh, we are level synced. Ah! We're no longer level synced. Oh boy, this is going to be a gas. We don't need to bring a healer. Let's be completely open and honest about this. We don't need a healer. Everyone, AI settings, go to battle! We've heard what you have to say, Sir Grion. Law. I mean, it is law, Danielle. It is the lawful action to take. We're following authority, like a good little soldier. She meant that the sexy chicken autocorrect was hilarious. It'll be tough to laugh to follow. Fair. I mean, that's fair. Probably not going to be a lot of laughs tonight, let's be honest. Not with the way this story is going to go. No, the beatings will only continue up until we actually get to Balmamusa. Because then after that point, we're going to be doing story that we haven't done before. So level sync will be re-enabled. Not by my choice, just the way the game works. But I'm happy with it. I know some people don't like it, but... so don't you worry. We're going to enjoy our power boost here while we can. It won't last. Such a good game. It really is, Nicholas. It really is. The endless entertainment that's to be had. The incredible story. The excellent voice acting in this version of the game. Like, oh, I love it. Well, I love and support the search for knowledge. Why not follow something somewhat contradictory? Perhaps I can prime you on the Fool and see what shape it takes in your mind. Ah, that's right. That is something we were going to do. Yeah, go for it. Go for it, Segno. Don't worry, Ravness. We've talked to this talk before. As always, guys, let me know how the sound levels are and everything. I did adjust things slightly. Just a casual 3,000 damage. Okay, that's fine. I did adjust things a little bit during the Nintendo Direct yesterday, so I want to make sure that things are still good. Stream should be hopefully higher fidelity than it has been in the past as well. I actually, apparently OBS had me set to 720 streaming, I guess from back when I had my weaker PC, and I never changed it. So we should be streaming in 1080 now, I hope. Oh my god, Jane, look down to your right quietly. Trixie just got like, oh. Trixie had like her whole head and torso shoved into Jane's backpack. We're just sniffing around. Audio's much better. Okay, good to hear, Navi. Yeah, I adjusted some, oh, well. I adjusted some things on my mic, and I actually pushed it further away from me as well, so I think I was a little close with the way the mic arm is previously, so. 1080 hype, oh fancy, nice, nice, nice. Very good, very good. Saw a newbie do this game, finished Coda 4, nice! Awesome, I can't wait to go do it, man. I cannot wait, it's gonna be so much fun. The Fool Zero, beginnings, innocence, a blank slate, where every hero starts. The Fool is someone who has just enough experience in the ways of the world to have a preconceived set of ideas on how it works and how their life is going to proceed. Who's most likely not ready to deal with the experiences that life is going to hand to them in the pursuit of what it is that they wish to achieve. And those experiences may very well wind up changing what it is that they wish to achieve as they take that long, lonely walk through life. That's the Fool. Almost at 8K subs. I know, Navi, we're so close. We're so stinking close. It's... Right now, the plan is, since I kind of had my plans screwed up last weekend because of the cold, Jane and I will be going up to my parents' place this weekend. And then possibly during the week, I'll do the 5K celebration, or maybe I'll wait one more week for the weekend. I haven't decided. But obviously, I need to do it before we hit 10K. It'll just be silly at that point, so...
Broken through our line, have they? Always knew, Grion.
Shush, Gamp. You're in the party. Tom is reading the script from the future. Maybe. That's why Persona games start you off with a full Arcanum Persona. Yeah, I would imagine. I wouldn't know myself. I've not played them, but... It's so interesting to me how, like, even though Fire Emblem is such a, like, much bigger property and has been out so much longer, or, no, has been out for so much less time, so presumably the hype around it is still bigger, we still somehow managed to get more folks for the Tactics Ogre streams, like, consistently than we do in Fire Emblem. It's very interesting. Anything strategy related on yesterday's Nintendo Direct?
Am I bleeding? Better. Oh no. As for you, we won't forget who it was who done this.
See you, Gamp. Yeah, there wasn't anything really that strategy related that I can think of. It was mainly a big, like, Metroid, Xenoblade, Kirby hype thing, which was all cool stuff to see, but not really my cup of tea. Metroid, but I had just played Prime, so. Yeah, Fire Emblem DLC, that's true. Oh yeah, Advance Wars did get an announced date. That's true, that's true. Or a release date, I should say. I forgot about that. Thinks they understand everything already. Think their life is already all figured out. I think that's a vote of confidence from your resident 1, 12, and 15. The Magician, the Hanged Man, and the Devil. Of course, of course. April 21st for Advance Wars. I can't believe it, man. I cannot believe. Okay. Here we go, everybody. It's time for shit to get real. What Metroid news? Metroid Prime Remastered came out on the Switch last night and looks fucking incredible. Like, it's actually magnificent. Also, there's a bunch of Metroid games coming to, like, the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pass stuff alongside a bunch of other games. Don't forget Fire Emblem's on the GBA list for online. Yes, yes, OG Fire Emblem, like Fire Emblem 7, the Blazing Blade. First one to come out in the West is going to be on the Switch, which is so cool. Wow, I'm gonna reach for my Switch right now. Yes, yes, I think you're gonna be very impressed. We kind of have the answer for why Retro Studios hasn't had any news about Prime 4, because they're the ones who did the remaster of Prime 1, and again, it looks incredible. Golden Sun, yeah, that's going to be on there as well. Not strategy related, but very interesting to me personally. Did we see 1 and 2, or was it just 1 that they showed? I mean, it would make no sense for them to have just 1 and not 2, because, like, they were meant to be the same game, and they just couldn't fit it all on one cart. Hey, All Stars here. Hello. Mega Man Battle Network, your childhood. Yes, that's true. Battle Network would loosely be considered. It's like an action strategy game, I would say. Absolutely phenomenal set of games, though. Love those games. And sold. There you go, Danielle. Reggie gave us Mother 3. Showed 1, but haven't seen the online list of games. Gotcha, gotcha. It might be something that they add down the road. And just think, if they're smart, by having them both on the Switch, you can, like, get all of the Jin transferred over to 2 without having to do all the shenanigans with, like, putting in codes and using link cables and crap. So you can actually do the secret dungeon in 2 properly. Or at all. Waiting to buy the physical copy of Prime 1 Remastered. Yeah, fair enough. Absolutely. Also, because it happened before I was actually, like, live on the stream, Thomas Smith subscribed. Thank you, Thomas. From Thomas to Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. Good to have you with us. You guys will hopefully be excited to know I got my next Fire Emblem video up on Patreon today. It will be live at noon tomorrow. Potentially. Might put it out at 6. We'll see. I want to have it out and gaining traction before I stream Fire Emblem tomorrow. I just don't know when I'm going to stream Fire Emblem tomorrow. But new Fire Emblem video out tomorrow with a full breakdown, a full rundown of Backup and Chain Attack. Everything that I could possibly figure out about it, how to use it, how it works, what to do with it, who to use with it, all that type of good stuff. It should be a very informative piece for y'all who are still playing the game, which is a lot of people, so.
We have some time before our support arrives. There's no time to speak to everyone. We should gather a small group who can serve as our heralds.
Not gonna lie, I've been playing the Kirby's Dream Land on the new Game Boy app. It was my first video game I ever played. Oh, that's cool, Nicholas. That's cool. That's very nice. Here we go! Look at all these magic leaves that we get to get again, now that I know you can't buy them from stores. Dissection is half the road to knowledge. Looking forward to this thorough breakdown. Indeed, indeed. Yeah, I put a lot of work into it. I started writing that script on the 1st, and I finished it yesterday. And started the video yesterday and finished it today, so. Did not wind up being quite my longest video, but it's close.
Are you daft? We didn't come all this way to listen to you spout nonsense.
So that we can be properly refreshed, we're going to watch this scene, and of course, all scenes afterwards.
We are not the enemy. Or are you so taken with your Galgastani masters you have forgotten?
There's no call for such rancor, Vice. We should hear them out.
Suppose we do fight. What then? Conflict will only lead to more suffering.
God, I'm remembering the big reveal of the choice. That first time that we played. And all y'all who'd never seen the game before were so shocked. And, oh, that's going to forever put a smile on my face, that memory.
At least here, the winds of war do not howl in our ears, and our stomachs do not grumble.
Shelter, fodder, you enjoy all the luxuries of cattle. Doubtless you will, so long as you remain. But do you not long to be free? To live as men? You are Wallister. Where's your pride?
Leave as you came. Let us live out our lives in peace. Today, it's the Resistance. Tomorrow, who knows what. But you all sing the same tune. My son sounded much as you do. The war claimed him 6 months ago. Will your violence bring him back?
God, this is such a good scene.
No part of your fight. You're doomed to fail any road. Galgastan is too powerful. Heroes you may be, but the pride always comes before the fall.
Forgive me, I was delayed. Might I have a quiet word?
That's a good choice, Kodai. She will be excellent as a mage for you.
I overheard your conversation. These people do not convince easily.
You're gonna have to wait and see, Star. That answer will come very soon.
No matter. We feared it would come to this.
I should start recording as well. It's gonna go to the wrong folder, but that's fine. I can organize it later. Okay.
Listen to me. There's something you must do. You must kill them. All of them. Spare no one.
Oh, still gives me chills.
What?
The Duke foreknew this outcome. These are his orders.
Why this? If you know even one reason, I would hear it.
Because his grace demands it.
Law.
If the people of Balmamusa rise up as we ask, well and good. But the words of these children will not be enough to move them to take up arms. When they refuse, you are to kill them under guise of Galgastani agents. Leave no survivors.
You can't be serious. You order us to kill our own.
Come, Leonard. You've a good head on your shoulders. Consider our situation. If we are to defeat Galgastan, the Wallister must unite as never before. If it appears the Galgastani destroyed Balmamusa, our people in the remaining camps will rally to our banner.
But, Your Grace...
Nor will opposition in the Galgastani ranks remain unmoved by such outrage. Balbatos will be beset by foes without and within. We will finally have both the opportunity and the moral imperative to rid the world of the creature.
Denham and the others will not do this quietly.
Man, Fire Emblem Engage's voice acting has grown on me a bit, but coming back to these scenes from that, it is a stark difference. The emotion in these scenes, incredible.
You will see to that as well, when the time comes.
You are with me then. It is the only way. The future of our people depends on it.
In a history that will, in our hearts, still be the correct path, and very well may still continue to be, if we choose to jump ahead to our anchor point in Coda 2, after this is all said and done. We called this what it was. We called it lunacy. We knew what the right thing to do was. But this is not then, and our decision now will not be the same. We understand, after all, what needs be done.
I see what must be done. I will bloody my hands.
Do not worry. We will not let their sacrifice be in vain.
Denham, are you mad? You're going to go along with this?
Remember how drastically Vice's portrait changed last time. A little bit more heroic this time around, isn't he?
The Duke gave such an order, Leonard. And you would carry it out?
Open your eyes. We cannot win if we are unwilling to dirty our hands.
Ours is to follow orders. I swore an oath before the Duke, before the realm.
Listen to you. If I close my eyes, I think I spoke with the Galgastani.
The Duke would sacrifice these people as a piece in some great game.
Vice just goes against you no matter what. He does. Because at the end of the day, it's not about the morals with Vice. It's about that deep-seated resentment and jealousy that he has towards Denim. So he's always going to go against what you decide to go for when he has the chance. Because that's what dictates his moral compass, you. He may not have even realized it, but subconsciously he was looking for a reason to cut ties with you. And this is it.
Our Lord has betrayed us all. To think I was willing to give my life for such a man. What a fool I was.
So no, Star. This is not the route where Vice doesn't act like an idiot. It's just he's a heroic idiot this time.
Then you stand apart, Vice. You will not join us?
Damn right! These people have done nothing. Where the justice in killing them?
I did not think you want to abdicate duty, Ravness. To break faith with Lord and Realm.
I break no faith. I renounce the Duke. I renounce you all.
I always thought to find you at my side the day the Wallister won their freedom. But if men of our own blood would stand against us, why should I expect more of you?
Am I not Wallister?
Wallister descended from Galgastani's stock. But the fault is mine. I should not have placed such faith in one of mingled blood.
How dare you?
Every victory comes at a price. Can't you see that? People are dullwits. The sacrifice must be great to wake them from their languor.
And you, Kashua, will you follow in this madness?
I will ever stand with Denim.
From this day, you and I are enemies.
Kill them all! No Wallister leaves this place alive!
Galgastani reinforcements. Deal with them. Leave the townsfolk to me.
It begins. Might want to remove offensive spells on Kashua. She might... Oh, that's a good point, yeah. That's a good point. Good route, yay! Alright. So now, we are forced to level sync. Which means we might actually want to, like, be a little bit careful about how we go about doing things here.
I walked away now.
Let's see. Yeah. We can leave Kashua on Princess. We're just gonna take the Brynhildr off of her. And her shield. And she's not going to have Wisplight or Starfall. She is just going to be Healbot. Heal and... I guess she can't Boon of Swiftness. Okay. She will be Healbot. There you go. Ba-na-na-na. Okay. Hello, would you say this game is hard? I would say that it is if you don't know what you're doing. There's definitely a lot of people who struggled with it when it first came out. Once you kind of get over the initial difficulty curve, it gets easier, but the battles are always, for the most part, challenging. Is that an entirely different army arriving at the same place and time as the other? Yes. Yes, it is. Because remember, last time it was our decoys, but now we don't need those, So, you'll see we are starting in the same position that we started in last time, but there's a certain Ravness here this time around, because she doesn't get shot. But she's not happy with us, so we need to try to not kill her for later reasons. So, the question is, who is coming with us today? And part of my goal for this playthrough is to use some of our lesser used characters. That would mean new recruits like Azelstan and Yuria get to come along. That would mean some of our lesser used or never used characters will come along for the ride. All that type of good stuff. So, the question is, who will that be? Didn't really use Lyndall, so we can grab him here. Warren Jr. here never really saw much use, so we can grab him. And obviously this isn't going to be like set in stone or anything. Ricky can come back out. We will bring one of the clerics, just kind of for necessity. Bring me, says Danielle. You know, that's a great point. That is a phenomenal point. Perdita will be coming along for the ride. We will also bring Drusilla, because she didn't get that much use. So proud of Denim. He just solos Davos and his whole army. Hell yeah. Change Denim's class? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Disable AI? Absolutely. Undead Army to intimidate them. There will be some undead shenanigans in this, for sure. For sure. Who do we want to bring last here? Guillaume saw a lot of early use. Our warlocks have seen use. I feel like we should bring, like, maybe one of our lizard folk for this, who hasn't seen a lot of combat. Bathrov? It's a lot of casters. Now, let's go with Nebs. Oh, sure, don't get me to kick a puppy, why don't you? I don't know, you're a lich. I figured you'd be fine with this. Okay, AI is off. Now, Denim. Here's the question. What to make Denim for this run, or at least part of this run? I don't know that we'll go a full, like, one class for a whole run, but I do want to switch things up for sure. The question is to what? We can go Buccaneer. That'd be fun. Rune Fencer. Seems like it'd be a good choice. Ninja could be fun. Swordmaster, Berserker. There's certainly options. Donnie has dialogue with Ravness as well as Canopus. Oh, that's fair. We should bring them. Ninja, Zerker, Ninja +1, Buccaneer, Cleric. Listen, you. We got 2 votes for Ninja. 2 votes for Ninja. Okay, you know what? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Let me because I can't do it through OBS, which is so annoying. So let me do this really quick. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. New Denim class. Apparently I had caps lock on. New Denim class. There we go. Zerker. Rune Fencer. Buck. Ninja. So that's kind of the options that I'm between right now. So, let's see what you guys say. Cleric, I'm not doing Cleric. Also, while y'all are voting, if you would be so kind as to quickly throw a like on the stream as well, while you're paying attention to the stream box, that'd be very kind of you. It always helps. Swordmaster. Swordmaster would be cool. But these are the 4 that I've kind of had my eye on. Ooh, Zerker is behind. Rune Fencer a little bit as well. We are currently tied between Buccaneer and Ninja. If you haven't voted, this is your opportunity to try and break that tie. 17 votes in, 36 people here right now. If you would like to vote on what Denim is going to be for at least a little while, now's your chance. Doesn't really get hard again until bosses get buff cards. True, true. Oh my god, Caffeine, you're right. It's pirates versus ninjas. Holy shit. Yo! Oh shit. Oh, Ninja pulling ahead suddenly. Whoa, that jump. Holy smokes. Law Route and Cleric, I think, go hand in hand. Fair, but, like, that's boring, though. I appreciate the flavor, FV. Don't get me wrong, I do. Holy dooly, been a while since I thought of that matchup. Yeah, same. Caffeine bringing it back to old school. I'm going to leave that up for another 15 seconds. If you want to get your vote in, vote now, but it's looking like Ninja is going to be the way to be. Would have thought Necro for Law Route TBH. We might go Necro later, honestly. I wouldn't be opposed. But I want to get the Undead set up first. Rivals Cowboys versus Aliens. Truth. Truth. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Looks like Ninja Denim is the way to go for a while, ladies and gentlemen. Might even, like, switch his class up each chapter. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, Ninja, 42%. That is where we are going tonight. Thank you for voting, everybody. It would be funny to see Denim go smacking people with a stick as a cleric, not gonna lie. I mean, it would. It would. But today, we are a ninja. Woohoo! Do I even have weapons for Ninja? Yeah, okay, cool. The Awakener. Well, we'll definitely throw that on. Really should probably steal one of these relic weapons, but, like, we'll just throw the Tiger Blade on. For now, I'm not that worried about it. Let's throw this Balder Helm +1 on for extra damage. Leather armor, same deal. Or maybe, ooh, even for the Brigandine. Nice, nice, nice. Gauntlets are good stuff. And the chain leggings. Sick. And obviously we don't need the Swordsman's Earring. I don't know if we actually have... Yeah, I don't have one-handed katanas right now, so... Ring of the Horde will be plenty sufficient. One-handed katanas. Double attack, of course. Steel stance. Evanescence. We can grab some ninjutsu. Get Envenom. Benumb. Shadowbind. And Chimera 2. Hell yeah. Katana and bow is good on ninjas. That's true. We could do that, actually. I have some decent one-handed bows. Put the Damascus bow on there. Let's do that. Let's actually do that for a bit. That'll be fun. That'll be fun. In your current tour playthrough, you're using Denim as a Terra Knight as well. Changed him before I found your content on YouTube when you played with Denim as TK. I was hyped. Of course, man! TK Denim is awesome! What's up, darling? Are you waving your hair aggressively? You're so bouncy right now. Are you happy? Having a fun time? Doing good? Jane is jiving right now. Alright, so I should swap Dante for Donalto, and we will drop Warren Jr. for now, and grab Canopus. Okay! Here we go, everybody. Howdy, howdy. Hey, Fluffernuff, what's going on? Concentration. Oh, I should have put concentration on. You're right, you're right. Okay, I'll change that next time.
I hoped more from you, Denim. A man who places ends before means treads a dangerous path. The shame is mine for daring to hope. On my honor, you are my foe, Denim.
All right, vanquish the enemy. Note, it doesn't say vanquish Ravness. Caffeine says, hello, Jane. All right, here we go. Fortunately, we still have all of our fancy special effects, so... Still won't be as hard as if we were on a fresh file with all these classes and abilities and stuff. It's just our gear and stats have been scaled, but... With the game going back and forth between Berserker and Swordmaster on Denim, now you have him as Buccaneer. Nice!
I believe you're of Galgastani descent.
You feel yourself betrayed. You'd heed blood over word and action.
What's up, Darling? You sitting on something? Oh my god.
Can the light of deed not pierce the shadow of one's birth? I believe it can. I will not believe otherwise.
Ravness, this would have been a lot better if Vice had stuck around instead of running away. True. True. That definitely would have helped her out a bit. It wouldn't be bad to try and hit Ravness with the stop. We'll see if we can make that happen. Thank you, darling. Jane just pointed out that I'm on top chat. Let's fix that.
Now, her blood's not mixed of her own doing, boy.
Canopus reminding us not to be racist. Of course, if anyone has a reason to be racist against the Galgastani, it's the Wallister.
Though I can't say as I've met misfortune on that account.
Just luck, perhaps.
I hadn't considered that. But there's time for considering later. We've more pressing matters.
Then I'm pointing out you might just be lucky to not have suffered at the hands of another because of your race. Dang it, if I can't give Denim a gun, then what good is going on in this dark life? Fair. Fair. Made it to the interesting part. Oh yeah, Dede. There's Ricky with the Envenom and the Bridle. And he's going in. Remember when all we had here was, like, fighters and, like, archers and a wizard and a cleric? Now look at us. Now look at us. I didn't give Perdita any spells. Whoops. Whoopsie. Drusilla has spells, at least. Did I ever see the Guide to Conquering the Universe? No, I don't think so. Perdita's just gonna be vibing. Yep, the vibinest lich you ever did see. More mana for everybody. Remember scraping together enough mana to cast a spell here? Now look at us. Now look at us. We'll just throw out this major heal just to heal Denim. No big deal. So we're gonna be committing Elderside or something? Neat? Perdita's gonna vibe into an early grave. No! He came back from that grave, damn it! He does have Word of Pain, actually, so, like, he can do something. Just not many somethings, but hey. Super short version, create autonomous drones that travel from star to star and use the resources there to make more drones ad infinitum. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Isn't that basically just, like, the backstory of Dune? or, like, Warhammer? What? We do need to finish watching that. We only have 30 minutes left. This level is certainly synced. I mean, it is. You saw how much damage Ravness did to Denim there. It's just, it doesn't take away any of our skills. Do, 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 do. Actually, not a bad amount of damage there. Not bad at all. Can't kill a Lich anyway. That's true. That's true. Something we didn't have back in the day, though, was Meteor Strike 3. Woo! Endlessly replicating drones is something that scientists call gray goo. As for what scientists say about gray goo, shuffles papers. Do not ever make the gray goo. Yeah. 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 That's like one step further on the path of Roko's Basilisk. Which is generally not good. Is it your feet?
No, I took a shower.
Cute. I think Tom may be ever so slightly drunk on a wee tiny bit of power. You know, maybe. Again, I remember when this was tough. And even level synced, it's not that tough. We could just go slap somebody with our, like, guitar. Oh no, we've got a cymbal. Yeah, that's what we have. Torrential Rhapsody. Oh. We literally made it rain. Fair enough. This is how you do a massacre. Exactly. Unfortunately, Perdita still can't hit anybody, but soon. Soon, TM. Poor Ricky, once again, getting bullied, as is par for the course. But this time we have healing. Hey, I grinded for this power. I paid for it. It's mine. Exactly. Alright, Azelstan. It's your time to shine, buddy. Yeah. Nice. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Do you know Lich can never be a murderer? They only liberate souls. Oh, of course, yes. I mean, really, it just makes sense if you stop to think about it. Could just go for the Ice Blast, honestly. Boop. Canopus, where are you looking to go today, sir? Get a magic up. Drop a finisher on some fools. Sounds like a plan to me. It won't even deal that much damage to Denim. It's worth it. Leonard didn't do it right. I'll show them how to do it right. Denim from the future. You know? He knows. He knows how it all shook out. See ya. Remember having the Apocrypha in this fight before? No? No? Me neither. Is Vice supposed to be our best friend? Yes. We see how that worked out. Were you gonna steal my water? Oh, okay. Jane's been trying to figure out what I apparently smelled weird over where she was sitting. Apparently it's my coffee. Her own feet being part of the smell. Just feet smell, yes. There's no reason for there to be feet smell. I just vacuumed. Why? Well, if the couch smells like feet, whose fault is that? Not mine. Yeah, it's yours. We're out here committing war crimes, and Jane's talking about feet stank. Oh my god. Hey, it's John. Hello, John. How you doing? How goes the grind in Fire Emblem? Ooh, thank you, Casual. Look at that. We're only gonna set Denim on fire a little bit. Yeah, only a little. It's fine. He's a big boy. He can handle it. Again, he's out here committing war crimes. He can handle being set on fire. I don't think Perdita's actually going to get the chance to do anything this fight. Oh, no. Yeah, no. He's just going to be chilling. What is my team doing? Feet stank is, in fact, a war crime.
What reason could any of us have to quarrel amongst ourselves?
I would have your reasons, if you've any worth repeating. You'd give your blessing to this sacrilege.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta kind of agree with Ravness on this one. When the man of the cloth is like, oh, why would we quarrel amongst ourselves when we're doing the false flag operation? I can kind of understand her being like, well, you see.
Or have you chosen to turn your back on the light? On the very teachings of the Great Father? Is revenge your calling now, Abuna? The blood of your sworn enemy flows in my veins. Why not slay me too?
Ravness getting plenty of opportunities to call everybody out here, which is satisfying, I gotta say. Snacking on souls. Yep. As one does. Missed your direct live stream, but that was a wild direct with that Game Boy Advance getting to play old Fire Emblem. Yeah. Absolutely. It's super cool, man. Like, I might actually be tempted to pick up the, like, the expansion pass at some point with all the cool Game Boy stuff that they're adding. Would be pretty neat. Unfortunately, can't do anything from melee range here. Goodbye. Back from doing some dishes. How goes the massacre? It goes. We're almost done. And then a very fun cutscene will play, and then we're going to get to some new story stuff that's going to be very fun for everybody. Speaking of snacking on souls, slurp slurp. Grind is complete. We'll have what I'm calling Plague Doctor build fully ironed out tomorrow on footage if you need it tonight. Oh, yeah, you messaged me on Discord earlier. I've been so busy, I forgot to get back to you, John. I'll have to see what it is you were saying. First chance to catch a live stream, I gotta say, love the atmosphere. Like we're hanging and playing / talking about games. That is the goal, Kodai. That is the goal. I've said it time and time again. Oh, we're not gonna be able to land this shot. Rip. Nope, okay. I've said it time and time again. The whole goal of the channel for me, now obviously doing guide content, it's not exactly the same, but when we're doing gameplay, I want it to feel like you're hanging out on the couch with me and everyone else in chat, and we're just vibing, having a good time, playing some games together, chilling out. Because that's what I love. I love doing that with people IRL. I love when other content creators have that sort of atmosphere, and it's what I want to provide for you guys, so I'm glad that that's how it's coming across. Because it's more fun for me that way, too. I don't want it to just be like, hello, I am the content creator. Pay attention to me and talk to me, nobody else, or just meme in chat. Also, give me your monies. Like, that's not the goal.
If the Great Father does not yet require my soul, then what?
Butcher of Goliath achievement.
To these youths?
Tasty. Yep. Donaldo, I heard nothing. What's that? War crimes? I know nothing of this. Congratulations! Yay, here's all of your spoils of war. Yay. Was secretly hoping for a Final Fantasy Tactics Remastered announcement during the Nintendo Direct. Yeah, I mean, I would have been over the moon. I know there were definitely people who were hoping for it, but I mean, Square has a lot of like their own live stream stuff planned for anniversaries and stuff from what I've been hearing. So if it's going to get announced this year, I would say it's going to be at that. And I do think it's coming. Here we go.
I'll kill you by my own hands, Denim. I swear it.
Oh, look, he's still hanging around. Feels a lot worse. Like, it already felt bad. Now it feels worse. Now it feels worse.
There is blood on my hands. How long till it lies on my heart?
Whew. There we go. End of Chapter 1. Once again, on to Chapter 2, Law.
3 weeks had passed since the massacre at Balmamusa. Consumed with revenge, the Wallister took to the battlefield, wresting large swaths of territory from Galgastani control. The Duke's gambit was a success. Yet not all went as the Duke had intended. Though the atrocity galvanized the Wallister, those in the Galgastani camp who opposed their own Hierophant Balbatos
Difference.
did not rise to action.
Very different this time.
Worse, whispers of the truth behind what happened had begun to spread throughout Galgastan on the lips of Vice and his men. Where the Duke had sought to sow discord, a new sense of unity now grew among the Galgastani people. But the stalemate of forces along the Sonji Weald showed no signs of yielding clear victory to either side. Hoping to strike a decisive blow, the Duke pushed towards Balbatos' stronghold at Kuritanai. A daring, some said reckless, attempt to take the keep. Meanwhile, Denim arrived at the ruins of Balmamusa, with orders to harry the enemy's flank.
Whew. I will fear no reproach. A little bit of a different Chapter 2 title there.
I hear no alarum, sister. I think we made it.
Hero Vice looks like he aged 10 years. I know, right? When you do your all Zerker run, should I run them all as different as possible, or should I make them a cannonball run? I mean, you could definitely try a few different builds on them. There is enough variety that you could do that, and it might be more fun that way. But, I mean, do whatever works for you, brother. Ogre Battle's kind of dark. Yeah. Uh-huh. Brings up a question. It's called Ogre Battle, but have not seen an ogre. Did you finish the game, Sean?
By the look of things, the Galgastani can't have stationed many men here. The fewer we must kill to be done with this business, the better.
You would have me fight such a battle with our numbers? Are you gone mad?
I mislike your tone.
Forgive me, Your Grace. We are more powerful now than ever, I grant you. But let us not forget, we failed to rouse the Galgastani against Balbatos. Our resistance remains far outmatched.
I do not need you to tell me what I know so well.
Then I beg you to reconsider.
Humor your Duke. Hear my plan before you reject it, First, we dispatch a light force to secure Balmamusa, a small town southwest of Kuritanai, thence to advance to the Ziad Moors.
You distract them by needling their flank? They will never fall for such a ruse.
Your ears would serve me better than your tongue. I mean to have our young hero lead the band. We will feed sweet lies to their whisperers, that it's no small band, but half our army that marches. A morsel they will find impossible to resist.
False flag operations end now. Subterfuge and lies. We're the good guys, right? Yeah, it's fine. Not finished. Got to floor 70. Then Engage came out. Gotcha. Well, don't count your chickens before they hatch. You never know what you might find later on in the game.
Nor will they know whether it is from Almorica or Balmamusa that we strike.
And they will believe this tale.
The presence of the hero of Goliath will convince them. Balbatos would not think we place our hero at the head of so few. This will be enough to give Balbatos pause. But he is no fool. He will not commit the entirety of his forces to Balmamusa. No, he will divide his men between the Sonji Weald and the Ziad Moors.
Betting a lot on these assumptions here, Ronway. Betting a lot.
The martial advantage is his. Even with his forces split, he will not fear defeat. Yet only this way will we have a true chance at victory.
Perhaps. But if Balbatos does not split his troops, what then?
We must see that he does. There's more.
Okay, he's apparently accounting for that. Fair enough.
Once our heroes have a foothold in Balmamusa, they will turn their attentions to the port of Ashton to the west. Balbatos will fear an assault, and with his troops mustering in Corytonai, Ashton will be ripe for the taking.
Of course. Without Balmamusa or Ashton, they'll be cut off from the sea.
Is that so great a blow?
In Valeria, the sea is life. Without the bounty of her trade, we wither and die. Doubly so the Galgastani and their landlocked keep at Corytonai. Believe our rumors or no, they must respond. And that means splitting their troops.
Okay. It seems like Duke Ronway might have a little bit more intelligence behind this plan than we would have originally assumed. So, okay. Oop, I switched back over to OBS and that took me out of the game window. My bad.
Should the gambit fail, we still weaken them by closing their ports.
What becomes of us?
Famine is a form of violence. I mean, you're not wrong.
If you sense disadvantage, withdraw swiftly.
So in the end, we still must fight a battle of Galgastan's choosing.
Oh, you fret like an old maid, Leonard. The plan is perfect.
As you say, Your Grace.
Leonard has had his faith in the Duke shaken a little bit, it seems. Whoop whoop lawful, indeed. Lawful it be, my friend. And what a time it is that we are going to have. I mean, we can just stick with the Damascus Mace for now. Although, we could go with the book and get the same spell range. We should do that. We can pick up a shield as well. I forgot that Perdita didn't have, like, any proper gear. Oh, boy. That's alright. He'll be fine. Sure. As for the spells, obviously Necromancy is a must. Life Force is huge. Curse is a good time. And let's grab Drain Heart as well. Then we can get some Engulf and some Spellbooks and some Nature's Touch. Cool. Grab a couple of fruits and a Blessing Stone, and Perdita will be good to go. Alright. Don't need Donny Boy this time around. Nor do we need Canopus. I believe we have the high ground here. Attack with 100% accuracy, obtain a buff card. Waffle's actually my favorite story-wise route. So much good character development. Oh, for sure. It's an excellent story. Absolutely excellent. Alright, this shouldn't be too bad. We got fighters and wizards and archers and all that type of stuff. Very standard. Very standard. And who's going to come along on the ride this time around? Wolf didn't get a lot of action last time, so let's grab Wolf. And... Dagny and Scarlet saw some fair use. The Dragoons absolutely saw use. Gamp didn't get that much action, actually. Let's grab Gamp. We'll grab Gamp. Oh, and you know what? I can fix up Kachua as well. Give her stuff back, which I'm sure she will very much appreciate. I guess really just Wisplight is completely sufficient. And we can give her sword skill back. There we go. Here we go! Not since Dice Dark has anyone been as unlikable as the Duke. True. Talk section later for Ravness recruitment. Yes!
Leave no Galgastani standing.
Yeah, I am a little bit rusty on the Ravness recruitment, so pushes in the right direction until I can gain my bearings again would be much appreciated. Gamp the bomb thrower. Do I have bombs on him? I might, actually. I don't right now. I definitely should have checked that, but it's fine. The bombs will expedite this whole process exponentially as well. Brother, I desire violence, and she shall get it. What's up, darling? You don't know. How's that possible? Interesting. Since these quick reviews are, well, much quicker, should we also do the Magician 1? Yeah, we can do that, absolutely. Hey, Warren Report himself is here. It's a glorious day when the heroes of Ogre Battle gather on Legman's Live to have fun. Always, my friend, always. Good to see you. Hope you are having a fine day examining the stars. Woohoo! Look at her fly away. Zap, zap, zap. Remember when Kachua would get slapped once and run away? Well, no longer. My lord, it's the Warren Report. I know, right? I'm doing just fine this fine day, my friend. Just fine. And chat seems to be doing pretty well as well. Zoop. We could actually drain Heart here. Yeah, why not? Perdita eating souls, as was required and predicted. Here's a refresher then, and then we await your perception of it. Sounds good. You going to bed then? Okay. You want to say goodnight to chat? Not to force you into it or anything. Everyone say goodnight to Jane. I'm gonna try to make sure I don't stream too late tonight, so okay. I know, but still. But I gotta make sure my sleep schedule is good too, and I've not been good about it, so. There that goes. Good night, Jane. Good night, Jane. Recession is here. Hello, Recession. Night, Jane, says Sean. There's Star. They're rolling in.
Good night, everybody.
John and Danielle. Segno is too busy typing up things about the magician to say goodnight.
It's okay.
Kwangbe is waving goodbye. Danielle says, sleep? We know you don't sleep, Danielle. There's Segno coming in. Mr. Strife. Everybody's chiming in. I love getting you guys to wish Jane well. It always makes me happy.
Very nice, thank you. Okay, good night.
Good night, darling. I'll be in a wee bit. I hope you sleep well. The Magician, a mentor, power, resourcefulness, inspiration, manipulation, the one who gets the fool started on their journey. I have two thoughts. Less esoteric than, and like theoretical, philosophical, than my views on the fool. But I'm very much reminded of the various college professors I had who set me on the path of communication studies and broadcasts, and who brought me, in so many ways, here to you all tonight. And not just them, but the fellow students I had who mentored me through my time in the radio and encouraged me, told me that I had a very good persona and voice for it. Again, without whom I might not be here talking to you all right now. So I see someone who has an eye for the potential of others and pushes them in the direction to achieve what they feel that person would be capable of achieving. Does that necessarily mean that that's the only path that that person could take? Of course not. But it's the path that the people around you see you successfully traveling down and encourage you towards. Which, in a way, could be manipulation. But I prefer to see it as guidance. And that's my take, my brief, if you will, on the Magician. Impressive! John McFadden donating $5 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, John. Very much appreciated, sir. Sleep? What's that taste like? You'll have to ask Jane, because Lord knows I'm not the... Well, she has plenty of sleep issues herself, but I'm certainly not commonly the one who's getting it. I'll tell you that much. Hard to sleep with a back injury. I mean, that's fair, Danielle. That's fair. I know the difficulties of sleep with injuries very intimately, unfortunately. Wolf bringing home the pain. Let's go, brother. See ya. Professor's absolutely valid perceptions of the Magician. Good stuff. Hell yeah. Hey all. Hey Tim, how's it going, good sir? Hope you are just fine this evening. Thank you for joining us for some deliciously tasty Tactics Ogre. Gaslit you into being successful. Gotta call it early tonight, work in the morning, speaking of sleep. Well, thanks for the stream. Absolutely, absolutely. Thanks for hanging out, Caffeine. Hope work goes well for you tomorrow. Legman, I have a message from the stars for you. Do you want to hear it? Always, Warren. Always. I'm always curious about what the stars have to say. We may as well just Icy Requiem this guy. Maybe one day my at will work. I'm not sure why it's not working for you. It should. The damage. Only get sleep when I'm awake for 2 to 3 days, and then the shadow people find me, throw a sack over my head, and then I time travel. Oh my god. Sounds traumatic. The art of life is not controlling what happens to us, but using what happens to us. Ooh. That is an interesting take. I do like that. That is pretty dang cool, if I do say so myself. Not gonna be able to make this shot work, am I? Go here. I agree with that sentiment. Absolutely. You gotta go with the flow, man. That's all any of us can do. Those aren't the shadow people, those are the orderlies. You know? They might be argued to be one and the same, Star. We are going to use Heart Crusher. Ba. I think Juggernauts and Familiars are my favorite units. Oh, Juggernauts are a fun time. Haven't messed too much with Familiars. Definitely something we need to do during this run. Nice. Big curse. Get him, Denim. Mess him up. Cut him. Nice. RT resets and cheap. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. They're definitely good, and I've got one fairy familiar and a couple of pumpkin familiars, so I definitely need to do more with them. I also need to make some pumpkin songstresses. Songstresses? There we go. Ah, familiars. So many different ideas about what exactly familiars are supposed to be. That's true. That's true, actually. There are a lot of different ideas of familiars, especially in fantasy. One day Azelson will be able to get to somebody to damage them. This map is not exactly conducive to melee attackers. Well, when in doubt, Icy Requiem. That sounds familiar. Have you any favorite ideas of them? I know mine. So it's not exactly like stated that this being is a familiar, but it evokes all the same imagery, and as such I think of it as a familiar. But there is a creature in the Sabriel books known as Mogget, who you might notice one of our liches is named after, who is this adorable sentient little white cat. There's a lot more to this adorable little sentient white cat than meets the eye. And I don't really want to spoil it for anyone who wants to read those books. Suffice to say that the energy, shall we say, of Mogget definitely has some familiar vibes, like a wizardly familiar, you know? Like someone has a cat familiar, for example. That type of thing. Really like the level cap in this game. It makes the battles more fun. I agree, FV. I agree. There's definitely some people that completely broke the deal for them. And I get that. I get that. But, like, I absolutely respect the developers wanting to enforce some level of challenge still in ladder runs, you know? So, or even just in the main run. Like, no, we don't want you to just be able to overgrind past the difficulty that we carefully planned. Like, we want you to engage with the game in the way that it's kind of designed to be engaged with. Please, thank you. And I respect that. Absolutely respect that. Do. Step forward to your demise, sir. What class is the thing with the hood and the writing on the mask? You would be looking here, I would assume, right? That would be a Lich. Drusilla the Lich. Loved the cap, it kept you on track. Yeah, man, absolutely. Absolutely. Fine choice. Also, the Soul of a Witch. Don't think I've heard of it like that. Curious. Warren Report bringing some new ideas to the table, perhaps? We'll get him eventually, team. Really should have brought more range to this particular encounter, but is what it is. Just out of range. We'll get them eventually, folks. Pick up the treasure sacks. Get random stuff. Can't just grind myself to godhood and trivialize the story battles. Unplayable. Yeah, that's, I mean, that's the opinion of some people. And again, I mean, if that's how they like to play the game, that's fine. But I think it's absolutely the right of the developers to say, no, that's not how it's meant to be played. Thank you. There we go.
The Ziad moors are within our grasp. Onward!
Need one of them bad boys? Oh, yes, John. Oh, yes. You can recruit them from the Pirate's Graveyard as well. You just can't make your own until you get a ring from the Palace of the Dead. They are a blast. So much fun. Ta-da! New title earned, Butcher of Goliath. Oof. Yes, that, Yep. We'll put that on. Oh, yes. Talk section. Talk section. These are always fun. Especially now that we've got new story events. Massacre at Balmamusa. A massacre has taken place at Balmamusa. There are no survivors. Balmamusa was set aside for the Wallister by the kingdom of the Galgastani, and all those who perished were of Wallister blood. Women and children were spared no mercy, as the town was engulfed in flame. The killings are thought to be an act of retribution by the Galgastani for the recapture of Almorca Castle by the Resistance. Hierophant Balbatos maintains he is not responsible. The massacre a ploy. It is now rumored that Duke Ronway had a hand in the massacre that took place in Balmamusa. Some suggest the killings were a ploy to cause internal strife in Galgastan. The Duke denies these rumors. Meanwhile, opponents of the Hierophant in Galgastan are still wary of laying the blame for the massacre on Balbatos. Galgastani forces massing. Reports indicate that the Galgastani forces, led by Hierophant Balbatos, are massing in the Sanji Weald near Karitanai Keep. With the resistance growing in numbers and Galgastani opponents of the war becoming more vocal, it is thought Galgastani forces will make their move soon. A new faction emerges. Curious posters have been cited in rhyme in recent days. They say simply, "The nobility must be overthrown." They are the work of the New Wallister Alliance, who seek self-governance for their people. Support for this new faction is growing fast among the poorer classes, and authorities seek to unmask its leader. Ravness Loxarian captured. Ravness Loxarian, sought by the Resistance for her involvement in the massacre at Balmamusa, has been captured at Port Ashton in the Kingdom of Galgastan. She led Resistance forces in a number of past battles and is a bitter enemy, not ally, of Galgastan. The Resistance requested she be handed over to them, but the Galgastani camp refused. She is to be escorted to Karitanai Keep, where she faces execution. There you go. Very different plot for Ravness in this particular timeline, if I do say so myself. Let's see here. I would like to actually use Voltaire this time around. The question is, what do we want Voltaire to be? And it's a good question. I don't really know. We could make him a Fusilier. We don't have a male Fusilier. Yeah, why not? I like that idea. Ravness Stop Dying challenge. She has a very hard time of it. Turns out being a canon foreigner to the game after she didn't exist in it originally means bad things for you when the plot decides it. Beastmaster? Nah, I have enough Beastmasters as it is, you know? I think we might actually go Duelist with him, much like we have Lyndall set up. Just for fun. It's looking pretty decent, if I do say so myself. Yeah, that'll work. Daggers, fusils, sharpshoot, dragon slayer, I guess. Sure, why not? And we'll give him a few XP charms as well, because, I mean, we've got enough of them. There we go. Hinging off of one soul is a very good take. Probably a more accurate take even, but I prefer my view. Fair, fair. Why is Voltaire and Sarah so weak? Because they're just generics, you know? That's just how it is. They're kind of meant to be replaced, unless you're like me and just like to experiment with different stuff. They should make a game like this with Final Fantasy characters. Brilliant. Bring this lad up with our other ranged characters. Speaking of which, let's bring Perdita and Skivenkanda, there we go, up as well. And Iuria should really be with the support units. There we go. As level 5 gunman, you go, Voltaire. Live your best life. He'll be just fine. Remember, we're level synced. It's fine.
Welcome.
Welcome. Now, do we have any more armor that people have equipped that needs to get upgraded? Let's just check really quick while we're here. Sure. Why not?
Just give the word.
Just make sure that people are up to snuff here before we just go gallivanting off into the chaos.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm not gonna make random elemental robes though.
You sure?
Oh yeah, Daedalus Gauntlets, can't make that yet.
You sure?
Do.
Just give the word.
Da, 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 da. And I would like to make a katana earring. Here we go, for denim.
You sure? Just give the word.
Nice. That'll put us in a pretty decent spot, methinks. Do da da da. Missing one event to complete all in this chapter for me. Who knows? You might discover Legman. I believe in you. I'll do my best, Warren. Fusilier actually has the best strength and dex growths of all generic classes, so it's not a bad choice for the long term. Does it really? I never realized that recession. Very interesting. I had no clue. Huh. Thought I read earlier you're not streaming tonight. That was last night, James. That was last night. How's the new route? I mean, it's going well thus far, German. We just got started. Just getting a couple characters up to snuff to make sure that we can carry on in a timely fashion. But it's going well. Status variation is no longer as different as it was in the original version of the game. What changes in classes now is maximum HP and MP. Fair enough. Archer in the battle party, obtain a buff card, perform an attack with 100% accuracy. Okay. Okay. I think we can manage that. Who are we bringing to this fine gallivanting party? Let's grab Voltaire. We can grab an archer in Tenchi. And I think that'll be sufficient for now. What do we have going on out here? Oh, Terror Knight. Okay, we got a Wizardly Man, some Griffins. Do I need to bring... Yeah. Let's grab one of the lads. Jamie, come on out, brother. You know what time it is. It's beast slaying time. Let's go. Don't. Yeah, it happens, James. Yeah, that was a post from yesterday.
Denim of Goliath? I see a rumor in the flesh.
The Magus Garba.
Then Balmamusa was no feint after all. You there. His Eminence must hear of this. Go, now!
I mean, the Duke's plan is working. This is exactly what he wanted.
We must halt their advance as long as we can. Remember, we fight not for ourselves. We fight for Golgastan.
Ba-na-na-na-na! The Gagus Marba! Yes, of course, of course. Ain't no party like a corpse party. Pretty much, dude. I do want to start bringing the undead party out. I think this will be a good time for it. Just gotta, like, get him set up. Do-do-do-do-do. I will take that strength up. Thank you, game. I will shoot this griffin in the face to poison it. Thank you, game. It will hit me with a rock, but that's fine. I don't know if you're going to try anything with cursed weapons, but if you do, I offer up Skiven Conde. It was the name of a weapon, after all. Oh, you know, we definitely should start doing that now that we can get characters to 50. That's not a bad idea, actually. I need to be reminded by people who are in the know as to exactly how the cursed weapon thing works, since I never actually messed with it in the PSP release. So I want to make sure that I'm doing it right. But, yes, we should absolutely start doing that. Also, Black Flowera has subscribed. I missed that before. Thank you for joining us, Black Flowera. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you're enjoying the channel. And me butchering your name repeatedly. My apologies. Look at Ricky actually out here dealing damage. What a guy. What a guy. Alas, that is a no. I'm not counted amidst. Oh, I know. But there are definitely people in chat who are. Night all, finished painting. Fair enough. Fair enough. Have a good night, Kodai. Thank you for hanging out. You know what we don't have to worry about anymore, guys? Whatever it is that we decide to slaughter, because we don't need to worry about getting Cressida anymore. Woohoo! I'm somewhat of a cursed weapon enthusiast. Fair enough, Kwongbei. Well, would you care to answer for me then, my friend? Is just having a character at level 50 a sufficient reason to turn them into a cursed weapon? Really just walk right up into the center here. Have you done a party with 4 pure casters, a healer, and princess, and filling the party with whatever? I have not, no. I mean, I guess technically I have, because I, like, did stuff like that in Palace of the Dead, but... Fusilier will have on average 5 points more strength and dex than a warrior, as 2/3 pieces of endgame gear and bonus stats. Or 2 to 3 pieces. Fair enough. Fair enough. I mean, if anyone knows, Recession knows, like, your graphs and charts and, like, build trackers and all that type of stuff that you've been putting together are awesome. Huge props, as always, for all the work you've done with that. I see you pop up in the subreddit sometimes as well, when I'm browsing that. So, seriously, good stuff. Also don't have to worry about recruiting as much. True. True. Needed to not kill things to get Cressida. We needed to not kill too many Golgostani to make it easier to get Cressida. Like, because your reputation with Golgostan is what determines your ability to recruit Cressida or not. And if you've killed too many Golgostani, then you have to go through this whole process called a death march, or make certain dialogue options, but that locks you out of certain things. To be able to get her. And I didn't want to do that, so I tried to keep myself from killing as many Golgostani as I could to make it easier to recruit her. It doesn't, like, lock you out or anything, it just makes it a little bit more of a pain, but... I really just want to be able to shoot this griffin, man. But I can't, from any angle, it would seem. Decent, nothing to write home about, though. You do it for the experience. Also, it has no weight. Fair. Fair. Cressida is why I regret going law route first, but I still wanted to, like, actually use Ravness for once. I mean, yeah, of course, of course. Absolutely. The logic is sound. Think I went too far. Anna's soloing with 4 guys in chapter. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you are ground up to hell and back, my dude. If you can recruit the Divine Knights for San Bronzo, they have the best stats for recruitable units, so very good at sacrifices. Ah, okay. Fair, fair, fair. Boo, doo, doo. Man, we just, like, rocked those griffins. I didn't even need to use Jamie. Sorry. He will enjoy his time to shine just beating dudes. Yeah, maybe after this fight, then, we will get Skiven Konda set up to become a weapon. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. And we do have, like, 3, I think, that we can, like, start turning people into. So I think that'll be a good time. I'll take it. Can't help grinding. I need more story caps like this game. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Only your blood can pay the price for those you've slain.
Then we share a grim cause, but I bear you no malice. It is war makes us enemies.
Am I the only one that really dislikes Vice and just will not use him unless I really need to? I mean, I'll use him. Like, he's an interesting character, put it that way.
As enemies, we must fight.
The simple reasoning of youth. I expected more than that.
The hatred I bear for you is anything
Whew.
but young.
Damn.
I carry on the struggle of my father, and his father before him. I am the wrath of the Wallister.
Alright, strong words from Denim. Very strong words. Warren is here. Neat, love your vids. Indeed, Thorfner. Indeed. Warren does enjoy coming and hanging out with us every once in a while, which is always fun. Like having him around. Knowledgeable fella, that one. Boom, boom. The world is your playground. Discard whatever pieces displease you, and if that means Vice, then it means Vice. Well, yes, exactly, of course. There are certainly more than enough characters to use whoever it is that you fancy to use. Give him plus weapon skill, ring the bombs do really good damage. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, bombs are just nasty like that. Gotta work on getting Denim's weapon skill up for these weapons. Da, 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 da. Perdita just devouring souls left, right, and center, as he should. Ah, thanks, Kachua. Much appreciated. And she picked up the loot for me, too. She's being infinitely more useful this time around. Look at all the loot we're getting, man. Jeez. Well, bye, Garbett.
If only I had heeded my own advice. It is I was naive. Foolish.
Boo,
Do
do,
not
do,
fight
do,
for
do.
vengeance.
Interesting thing to say after you were just like, the hatred that burns in my heart for you is born from my father and my father's father. I am the wrath of the Wallister. I don't fight for violence, or for revenge. Who would ever even insinuate such a thing? Do. Ziad Moor, complete. Moving right along to the Rayaboom Aqueduct. I ate too many chicken wings. I'm having a hard time moving. Oh no, FV. Oh no. How could you have done this to yourself, my friend? What was your session saying? Random variation is actually slightly different per class, which averages out over 49 levels to a slight but noticeable and consistent difference in stats between classes at 50. Also, base stats tend to max out on average for generic classes at around 195 or so, rather than 200 plus or 300. Fair enough. I fight to cover up my involvement in a false flag massacre. Yep, exactly. Okay, so for this battle, we're going to drop Drusilla for a moment, and we're going to pick up Skiven Kanda. So here's the question, though. Since we're level synced right now, if we make a cursed weapon with Skiven Kanda, will it have her level 50 stats, or will it have her level 12 stats? Because if she's going to have her level 12 stats, then we need to wait until we open up the... Come on, brain. Frompa Wildwood. There we go. Do not do it. We won't get level 50 stats. Do it in a training battle. Okay. Understood. Understood. If the result is +9 on all, it is on level 50. Okay, so we'll have to go and we'll have to go into a training battle and do it. In completely unrelated news, I might be able to actually start my file and engage in the next couple days. Might be able to end my little content blackout going on. That would be awesome, Fluff Enough. That would be super cool. Better to do it in training. Got it. Got it. So then, who do we want to bring? This is, of course, the Rayaboom Aqueduct. There be octopi here today. We have a Sybil, who is the boss. Understood. I mean, where there be enemy octopi, it would be remiss of us not to bring our own. You picking up what I'm putting down? Smelling what you're stepping in? I think so. Beastmasters ahoy! Hell yeah. Empower Beast. Repel Beast. We'll grab a couple 2-tree grenades here. This is going to be a massacre right here. Let me tell you, it is not going to be pretty for the enemy. With the power of cursed weapons, you can bring 36 characters into one battle. Holy. Then also in Canopus of Dialogues in Chapter 2L. That's true. That's true. We should definitely bring them along more. Should definitely bring them along more. And so we will do this thing. we'll have water available to us. I'm not too worried about switching these guys around. Okay. So then, Donalto and Canopus is... There he is. And then we probably want some magic available. So let's, you know what, let's bring our familiars. Why not? At least a couple of them. Ichabod should be good here. Trixie should be good here. Hell yeah. Let's go.
The Butcher of Goliath here?
That's a hell of a voice for a Sybil.
He means to lay siege to Corinthini from our backs. We dare not leave the keep undefended.
I mean, you could leave it undefended. Just make it easy for me.
You
No?
bring word of this to Sir Zabos. Impress upon him the need for reinforcements.
Zabos, we know that guy. We've dealt with him before.
Forget the others. It's the boy I want. We'll mount his head on the walls of Corinthini.
Damn, alright. Relax, Sybil Josephine. Holy. Not very holy of you, actually. Alright. Octopi v Octopi, go! Time to completely massacre. I mean, rout an entire platoon again. I mean, listen, if they get in the way, it'll happen. If they don't, it won't. Simple as. Is she Vlad the Impaler? That's the vibe, right? Chuck the numbers into my damage calculator. It seems like Bomber Gamp would be amazing with his 40 axe rank and plus 20 from nearing, about 40 damage per elemental shot. Correctamundo. That is what my testing has shown as well, Recession. It is pretty damn gross. Here I go killing again, Denim. Yep. I mean, you gotta commit to the bit, right? Go, Ichabod, go, you funky little fella. Look at her. Doesn't even have Meditate 4. What a loser. Hell yeah. Empower Beast 4, dude. Absolutely insane. Da 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 da. These Octopi are not gonna know what hit him, man. Whoop! Look at the throws from these lads. Absolutely stunning. The only thing stopping me was my morals, and those took a hard left 3 maps ago. Exactly. We've taken the limiters off, baby. It's time to be a problem. We're closing the distance. They're bravely firing blow darts at this weird little pumpkin-headed golem that they've probably never seen before, but just decided to open fire on because, well, that's war, baby. Oh, yeah. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Grenades are awesome, if I do say so myself. Nice, we love the Envenom, very good. Don't mind me as I just poison your octopi. I'm happy with the decision to go Ninja Denim thus far. Not bad. Not bad at all. How about more bombs? Oh, right. They don't go off if you throw them into the water. I forgot. You can fix that really quick. Now that's a war crime. Indeed it is, my friend. See ya. Pumpkins were crazy good in Ogre Battle 64 and Dragoons. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I guess not as much now, huh? I mean, they still seem good, but... These grenades, man. Holy. If you saw a possessed gourd with a creepy face cut into it running at you, I bet you'd attack too. Not to mention that it was alongside the enemy. And wielding a knife. Can't forget that part. Wielding a knife with violent intent. My octopi are going to work on these guys. It's pretty great. No, Cannabis, how could you? How dare you shoot Denim in the back of the head like that? What's your problem, man? It's not like I ordered you to blow him up alongside the enemy a couple maps back. This is different. It wasn't my orders. In other news, pizza. Ooh. Pizza sounds good right now. Pumpkin pie? We don't need pumpkin pie. We need damage. Soon, Donaldo. Soon you'll be able to do something. Got some brownies in the oven? Oh, nice, dude. That also sounds delicious. I am so jelly of all your guys' delicious food items that you have going on right now. Hello, says Baka. What if you damage them with pie? I would need a different ability for that. I'd love to. I really need to switch the ability that Ichabod has on him, but still. Wasn't exactly ideal that you pushed them there, but, I mean, we can still Judgment, so there's that. Remember when we could cast Tier 3 Indirect Magic with our weapons when we were at this equivalent point in the game? I remember. Yep. Level 2 ninjutsu, not doing terrible, honestly. Pumpkin pie raises troop morale improves damage, therefore pumpkin pie is a damage spell. Oh, fair. Fair, fair, fair. Going to be eating out tomorrow in honor of your mother's birthday. She would have been 72. Well, happy birthday to your mom. Wish she was still around for you to tell her that I said that in person. Where are you going to go for dinner? Anywhere in particular, a special place that you go in celebration over? Revenge for all the delicious food you talk about making. I mean, that's fair. I'm just hungry right now, man. Bread, acidic sauce, properly curdled and salted dairy, and possibly one's choice of processed meats and spices. So, pasta and sausage? Sounds like? Or, like, bread and sausage? Surely you mean using this stage to train anatomy, right? Gotta grind all that precious anatomy rank? Oh, God. Oh, changes that I'm happy about in this iteration of the game, man. Holy, yoy, yoy, yoy. Japanese restaurant that my brother and I used to take her. Nice! Well, I hope you guys enjoy. Or just you if you're going by yourself, don't know what the arrangement is. Oh, pizza. Right. I kind of forgot that we were talking about pizza because people just started going on about, like, foods that they enjoy and are eating. You love skill ranks, right? Conceptually, sure. Just not the way they were handled in Let Us Cling Together, much like a lot of other things in Let Us Cling Together. That I'm extremely happy got changed. Have a great night. May the stars watch over you always. Absolutely, Warren. You as well, my friend. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Always good to have you. Hope you have a lovely evening. Love Japanese food. Kept eating it for like a month straight because I played Yakuza 0 for the first time. Fair. Jane and I have a local noodle place that we go to and get like ramen and curry don from and all the time and stuff like that. It's very good. Not good for our wallets or waistlines, mind, but you know. Dining with your brother. Very nice. Very nice. You do that, but it's just because you miss the food you grew up eating. I mean, fair, of course. I hear that. I mean, just punch? Yeah. Big punch. See it. Down she goes. Anyone have any foods they used to like but have lost favor of? I used to be way more into peanut butter and jelly than I am now. Which is not to say that I don't still like peanut butter and jelly, I do. I just was obsessed with peanut butter and jelly when I was a kid. Like, holy shit, I ate way too much peanut butter and jelly. All the time. Any meal that I could have it. That. One second, chat. That was weird. It just sounded like something fell over. But I couldn't tell what because I had my headset on. Bananas, you used to eat them so many as a kid, but then I grew sick of them. Fair. Yeah, I will eat bananas more now than I used to, but I did not like bananas in the past. I'm typically one who puts them in stuff more. Smoothies, smoothie bowls, stuff like that. Banana bread. Oh, I want to make Cannabis a Buccaneer. I keep forgetting. Definitely need to do that. American Goulash. Ooh. Since learning the ways of equally cheap but slightly better tasting soups and stews. Nice. Hell yeah. Soups and stews are the best, dude.
I thought myself prepared for death,
but now I find I'm frightened.
Well, shouldn't have gone around talking about putting people's heads on spikes, Sybil Josephine. Oh, she's out! Holy shit! Okay. I forgot about that. Same boat for PB&J, it's still good, just often overlooked. Yeah, yeah. Now spaghetti gives me nasty heartburn. I can no longer eat red sauce spaghetti. Oh, that's unfortunate. Red sauce spaghetti is so good, dude. Oh. Every single day through your entire high school career, you had one of those Costco pack muffins for lunch. Haven't had a single one since I graduated. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Chicken soup with rice is something I used to be obsessed with when I was a kid, too. And I still like it. I'll still make it. But, like, I would eat PB&J and chicken soup and rice as my breakfast and lunch every single day if I could have when I was a kid. I like having a little bit more variety now. Bananas, goulash, muffins, I can understand all these. Anime pizza, you mean Taiwanese pizza, right? Anime pizza? Yeah, wait, what? There's a difference? We can actually go 2 different directions now. That's interesting. Interesting. Why is that? Again, it's been years since I did law routes, so I do not recall. The Magus Garba, a Galgastani who served his clan in battle. He was the son of renowned architect Selba Brondel. His twin brother Orba was slain by Denham at Tinamouth. Ah, okay. Garba had won fame as a political philosopher, penning works such as The Creed of the Self-Deceived and Failings of Present-Day Doctrine. Though initially an advocate of progressive politics, he took a more nationalistic tone after hearing the words of Hierophant Balbatos. He stated in one address, "Nothing can assuage the resentment we harbor toward the Walliser, though we may know it unjust." The way he calmly vanquished his opponents in argument earned him the name Garba the Silver-Tongued. He was slain by Denham Pavel on the Ziad Moor while marching to engage resistance forces at Balmamusa. Been on the carnivore diet for over a year and y'all talking brownies and banana. Or, thanks, Gwen Stefani bread? What? Had pizza in Japan, it was very weird, not normal pizza at all. Chicken soup with rice is really nice, especially when it's cold. Hell yeah, there's nothing better on a cold winter's day than a nice hot bowl of fresh homemade chicken and rice soup, man. Mmm. Strawberry versus grape, have to say I'm a strawberry lover. I think Jane likes strawberry more with her PB&J as well. Remember to read the talk topics, we've got a dame to save. We have read them. We have indeed. Need the one for Ravness, top right. Okay, is that what it was? Cool. Well, we'll go do that next then, for sure. Also, while I'm thinking of it, I wanted to change our man Canopus here over to Buccaneer! You can cook your red sauce with a whole carrot. It'll absorb all the acid, no heartburn. Remove the carrot when you're done cooking. Try it, Google it. Also, baking soda will work too, but carrot adds sweetness and less messy. Interesting, Dylan. That is a very interesting idea. I'm a big chef, and I might try that next time we make some spaghetti with red sauce. That sounds like a good idea. Love Captain Crunch. I want that now. Oh, yeah, man. A nice bowl of Captain Crunch would be sick right now, too. Okay, so what are we going to give our boy Canopus here? Is it a gun? I think it's a gun. I think it's going to be a gun. I think it's going to be a gun and an axe. Our man Canopus is going to have a gun and an axe. Speed Star? Hell yeah. Apostate? Evade? Probably evade. Yeah, buddy. Let's get this man a gun. Rimfire? Sounds good. Rune Axe? Hell yeah. Let's go. Fire Gauntlets don't seem necessary. Balder Gauntlets, on the other hand, hell yeah. Cloud Shoes, the man can fly himself, game. Give me some linen slops, thank you. And the Archer's Earring is not necessary here. Ring of the Horde, yes, please. Very cool. Renowned artist Selba Brondell related to Art Vandelay? What? A carrot. Tried other anti-acid tricks, but I've not heard of that one. Dare I hope. I mean, I'll try it, Segno. I'll try it and see how it works. Japanese pizza is like fake cheese, fakeish meat, and fakeish feeling bread sometimes. Weird. Anyone else ever heard about spaghetti squids? I have not. I've heard about spaghetti squash, which is very delicious. Have to make that sometime soon, actually, again. A cheat weekend once a month takes 3 days to get in ketosis again. American now. Hell yeah! The bird has a gun! This is not a drill, I repeat, the bird has a gun! Hell yeah. Trying to think if there's any other changes that I want to make. Not particularly at the moment, though. We can switch up our familiars stuff, actually. Let's switch off pumpkin. Well, no, I like having Ichabod as like kind of a support pumpkin, though. Let's grab Crystal Pumpkin, though. And then Pumpkin Mire. Never really decided what I was doing with Pumpkin Mire, actually. Maybe just a caster pumpkin? Cudgels? Get Pumpkin Strike, Pumpkin Bomb. Pumpkin Pie. Sure, why not? Get a little bit of support magic. Some damage magic. Staff of Restoration. Yeah. Seems halfway decent. Sounds good. To the racing way. Spaghetti squids. Take some small, usually pre-cooked sausages, poke several sticks of uncooked spaghetti through them, then cook. Ah! I see. Step 3, unknown. Step 4, Cthulhu. Love how cannabis is the opposite of vice. He's your boy no matter what you choose to do. True. Presto, you've got noodly strands sticking out of a little sausage. Hell yeah, that sounds really cute. Playing Pathfinder, go into room with Cheston and I think cool. Nope, six mimics at once. Oh lord. Hey, it's our girl Ravness! And a bunch of random dudes scattered about, which is interesting. Alright, who are we bringing this fine day? I kind of like the idea of having the Swordmasters up front, just for giggles. Then we'll grab Canopus and Donalto again. Let's grab Yuria this time. We'll bring Azelstan back out. We'll grab Voltaire. And we should probably have someone to help keep your girl Ravness alive, which could just be like Sarah. Huck a couple mending seeds, that should work. Sound like Dark and Darker? Kinda, yeah. Nice alternative to meatballs, and you're more insured to get an ideal meat to noodle ratio per forkful. Fair enough. Fair enough. Scattered a boot. Excuse you, that's my accent. Now it's mine. Swordmasters are great in 64. Haven't figured out how to properly utilize them here. Big damage with big counters, and you throw them into the fray and watch them tear stuff apart.
The road to Karitanai is long. Why take her all that way? She is for the gallows at any rate. I say we have done with it here and now.
Orders is orders. Commander Loxeri is to have a proper hearing before a justice is meted out.
And is it not some opposition nobleman that spares her? Why do you suppose they go to such lengths to keep her from harm?
They say there's Galgistani blood in her. Might be that blood is bluer than most, eh?
Then her crime is twofold, for she is a kinslayer besides.
I like this female knight's voice. It's pretty good.
I see no Galgastani before me. Only a Wallister knight.
The Walliston name me a Golgastani traitor, while the Golgastani claim I am a Wallister knight. Enemy to all and friend to none. The Golgastani can't so much as escort a prisoner without a quarrel. No wonder the country splits in two.
Damn, Ravness going right for the jugular. Holy shit.
Silence! I'll have a much easier time guarding you if you would guard your tongue. It'll mean more than that if I don't bring you back safe to Caritine.
Sir Alfred, it's the Wallister!
Now's my chance.
What?
Is that Ravness?
Damned woman.
She sealed her own fate. We've caused enough to kill her now. Kill Kinslayer and rebels all!
Keep Ravness alive, team! Let's go! Wonder if this knight is chaos aligned, given her desire for extrajudicial action. That's a good question, Segno. We're gonna take a look. She is lawful, interestingly enough. Bit of an oversight, that. What about Alfred? Also lawful. Fair enough. Guess that makes Vice a well-written character. Vice is a very well-written character, FV, for sure. Just started this game, just reached chapter 4, love it. Here to learn more. So far, I like Terra Knights and Archers combo. Can't wait to discover some of these crazy classes. Oh yeah, Dylan. TK and Archer is a very solid comp that will take you through a big chunk of the game. I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. It's awesome. Sticking Valk on her, or are you going White Knight? White Knight, of course. Are you kidding me, John? Why would I not? Question is, I've not done my second and third playthrough for Law Route or Neutral. When it comes to where you could recruit someone that is already in your party, will they be there? Yes. Yes. But they'll just be a guest. Or, like, if it's, like, a story recruit that happens outside of a battle, it'll just be, like, they're there, but you don't, like, get the chance to re-recruit them unless you already kicked them out, and then you can re-recruit them. I also like Hobram just floating here, asserting dominance, as he does. Getting the feeling I'm just not supposed to live. Think you might be allergic to the keto bars I bought? Oh boy, Star. Careful. You doing alright? Writing this as it feels like there's a lump in my throat. Oh god. Yep, I know that feeling well. That's what happens to me when I eat lettuce. Please take care of yourself. Perhaps consider taking some Benadryl to reduce the swelling. I'm fine, I can breathe. I mean, that's how I am with lettuce and stuff too, but it's still no fun. Made your Ravness into a Terra Knight because she got them zoomies. Oh, yes. If given the chance, would you give cheese making a try? Absolutely. I would love to make my own cheese. I want to get back into making my own bread. It's something I'm, like, tinkered with a little bit in the past, but there's a really cool game dev that I follow who makes his own bread and made focaccia a while back and like suggested the recipe that he used to me, and I really want to try it. So then would you have, for instance, Hobram in your party at the same time he's on the field trying to run away? I believe in any instance like that where you, like, someone is in a battle who you already have, it will just, like, use them as a guest. Like, it'll take your party version and make him a guest instead and, like, have him on the battlefield, I think. I don't quite remember. It's been so long since I did this stuff. Everyone else think of jeans every time you see the protagonist's name. I mean, you should, because Denim and Vice are named after jeans. Like, canonically, that's literally where their names came from. I believe Vice was Levi's, and Denim, obviously, is, like, denim. Correct, yes. Not as bad as finding out after surgery you're allergic to the painkiller attached to the red button you're attached to. That was a rough night. Yeah. Ugh. Sorry to hear that, brother. I've gone through similar stuff like that. Except for me, I'm allergic to penicillin and vancomycin, which when you're allergic to penicillin, vancomycin is what they use on you. So they figured out I was allergic to penicillin, then gave me the thing that's supposed to work for the people who are allergic to penicillin, and I was allergic to that too, and they got real baffled. That was not fun. Oh, Japan, thanks for clearing that up. You're very welcome. You are very welcome, sir. Glad that I could help. It's a bar that you used to eat a while back must have changed up the formula. That's possible. That is possible. There's been a lot of that going on. A lot of that. Tom, that's rough. Doctor, stop dying. I do my best to not die, but sometimes the universe really seems like it just wants to take me out and be done with it. Nice, free magic leaf, I'll take it. Allergic to those as well. Man, we really just are birds of a feather, aren't we, Sean? Oh, boy. Nice, Ravness. Well done. Universe has gotten you real close, especially when the big C came around. Ah, fair. Fair. Yeah, I've certainly been close as well for... Yeesh. That was a weird little chain that just went down. What the... but yeah, as has been discussed at length before, what with the cancers and all, the universe did do its best to get me. But it hasn't won yet, that saucy bitch. It'll keep trying, but I'll keep on living out of spite if nothing else. Being a doctor in this universe would be easy, just blessing stone all day long. True! It would be expensive treatment, but hey, if his methods work. Universe can have you when it earns you. Hell yes. You're goddamn right. Do 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 do. I should probably... Right, he doesn't have course correction yet. Right. I was like, wait, why have I not put course correction on him? Because he's not actually level 50 like everybody else. I keep forgetting that. Been too close to call a few times. Yep. Yep. I'm with you on that, brother. Okay. Fair enough. Chad Knight. Double Chad Knight. Okay. Very well, ma'am. Parry this, you filthy casual. Ended up getting COVID pneumonia. I was one bad night away from drowning in your sleep. But since the universe failed, you have to deal with the consequences of my suffering. Well, I personally, or of your survival, I should say. I personally am glad that you're still around, my friend. Yeah, COVID pneumonia is no joke, though. That, my buddy, his dad, had the whole COVID pneumonia pipeline happen to him, and it was rough. He's okay, but it was rough.
If you mean to seize me as a traitor, then do so. Else return to your duties.
Oh, is this the fight where we need to let all of her dialogue play out? It is, isn't it? I just remembered that being one of the conditions. Is that this fight, or is that one of the fights in Chapter 3?
Tarry here too long, and your master may wonder at your absence.
Right. Right. Okay. So, oh man, I'm trying to remember. Do we say I cannot leave you here? I think so, right? Yeah, everyone's saying 2. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. Cannot leave you here. It do be 2. It's in the ER for 2 weeks. Blood oxygen below 80. Another week on steroids to kickstart my lungs. God damn, Fluffernuff. That is brutal, dude. Holy shit. Yeah, that's one of the rougher COVID stories I've heard. And I mean, I've heard a fair amount because Jane works in medical, but others, I don't know how you do it. Me, I don't have a choice. Damn, brother. I feel that in my soul. Holy shit. I've had the exact same conversation. I don't even know how many times.
Wherever your loyalties lie, I cannot simply leave you to your fate.
Not words I'd expect from a man with the blood of Balmamusa on his hands, but still only words.
Believe me or not, as you will.
He speaks plain enough. Perhaps the horrors of that day have wrought some change in him. I think I shall see for myself.
So, is there more dialogue in this one that we need to let play out, or was that the only bit that we needed? That is my question for y'all. Next up is wait for Dragon Dude to talk about the guy being dead by... Yep, that's next chapter. Yep. Yeah, I remember Jonan being involved. Gotcha. That's the only one. Got it. Roger that, boss. Slaughter away. Understood. They've decided that they dislike the Nalto. And we can't have that now, can we? If they're going to attack my man of the cloth, I'm going to attack their woman of the cloth. And again. Well, except we're going to shoot this archer in the back of the head, apparently. Not the ER, but in a hospital room after like 3 weeks of trying to get over it on my own. Yeah, man. That's what happened with that shit. It was rough.
Ravness, they didn't hurt you, did they?
Yo, good morning.
Yo, good morning to you as well, Damian Barnett. Good to have you, my friend. Hope you're having a good one today. And hey, if you're here live right now, all the better. Hello. Then the last mission, you have to wait for 3 Ravness down dialogues. Yes, that I remember. Are ninjas any good? Ninjutsu seems weak, even if I level them as a wizard. Do they get better late game? Ninjas really kind of got shafted in this version of the game, Dylan. They were better in Let Us Clean Together, and they're solid enough in the early game. They're nice for applying status effects. They do have a niche as status effect bots, but they definitely get outclassed damage-wise and utility-wise in most other categories by the late game.
When I heard the Galgastani had captured you, I feared the worst.
Abuna Donalto, you speak with such sincerity. I half believe you're worried.
I deserved that. I've not forgotten the way we treated you at Balmamusa. But believe me, I want only to save you.
To save me, you say? Well, I do believe you, actually. Only I wonder, what form this salvation?
I do not think to mend the wound in your heart, but I can help save your life. And where there's life, there is always hope of salvation.
I love Donalto so much, man. Also, I love just how vicious Ravness is here as well. It really sells how pissed she is. Which, again, is justified. I really need to put some other form of healing on Donalto. Whatever. Another question I may have missed it. Denim's a Wicked Terror Knight, but can you make him a White Knight? You cannot. There are a few unique or semi-unique classes that Denim will get access to in Chapter 4, but unfortunately, White Knight is not one of them. Sad to hear. Thank you for confirming. I remember in FFT they were godlike. Oh, yes. Yeah. Ninjas here versus in FFT, especially, completely different beasts. I ended up going into the ER twice. First to get diagnosed at home, instead of the physical room. Told me you're going to have the worst cold of your life. I went back to the ER in an ambulance and a stretcher because I could barely breathe. It was a fine time. Yep. That lines up with everything else that I've heard about people's stories. Again, nasty, nasty business. At this point, I'm just farming juicy dialogue, honestly. Apparently the trigger for that conversation with 2 reply options is having less than 10 enemies on the map, and the trigger for this conversation with Donalto is having less than 8 enemies. Really? Well, that's very curious. Boom! How wrong is it to solo Lucina with Anna? Pretty wrong. That's pretty freaking insane, actually. What the absolute hell? Oh! I didn't realize that was that kind of AoE. I see. Interesting. FFT ninjas were all about managing stats, D-level, and re-level. I mean, if you're going the Omega grind way, yes. Even as it was, though, like, you didn't need to do all that. They were just broken. Just farming skill levels on this guy.
Should have killed him while I had the chance. Ugh.
Well, we see how that man felt in the end. Jeez.
What do the Galgastani want with her? And she of them?
Woohoo! We saved Ravness! That means we recruit her, right? Hey! Shift stones! Look at that! Segno, always asking about the shift stones and hallowing stones, which are the big res items as well. Look at that. I didn't know the hallowing stones were still in this. In FFT, you get attack up from Geomancer, then switch them to Ninja for double strike. But consider secret option C, my favorite option, getting double strike, switching to Knight and dual wielding Knight swords.
I suppose I should thank you. Even if you lead me away a traitor, I owe you my life.
Segno, you're back just in time to miss that we got shift stones from the post-battle rewards.
Are you a traitor?
She has Galgastani blood in her. Is it any wonder some tie remains?
You speak as though she betrayed the Wallister outright, sister.
Only words. Though no doubt there are others who share her thinking.
Elixirs are still here too, are they? Look at that. Look at that.
Those who claim that I struck a deal with the Galgastani, who are only too willing to embrace one of their own. And there is some kernel of truth to it. I doubt even those Galgastani nobles who do not take so hard a line as Balbatos would have offered me shelter were it not for my blood. But as it is, I am a woman without a country.
I'm sorry.
I had always told myself I was a Wallister, and I acted the part as best I could. But this, I am shaken to the core. I no longer know what I am meant to be.
Ravness, come back with us. Warriors of your skill are in short supply. We could use you.
I am cheered to hear you say so, but I can never go back. I cannot forgive the Duke for what he did at Balmamusa, nor the disgrace I suffered there.
I see.
But my gratitude is heartfelt, both for saving my life and for setting me free.
God, the dialogue is so good, and the music too. Oh.
The Duke wants her captured. Can we really just let her go?
Leave it be, sister.
You may find it hard to believe, but I love the Wallister. I was born in Almorica, spent my childhood there. It will always be my home. Even now, I do only what I feel best for the Wallister people. Farewell, Denham. Perhaps we'll meet again someday.
It'll be a while yet before we're able to
Are you
use this
certain
fun
is the
lady
right
knight.
choice? What if she joins forces with the Galgastani? Should you face her on the battlefield, it will not go easy for you.
If she becomes an enemy for true, I will face her as any Wallister soldier would. Do not worry, sister. All will be well. Come, let's be off.
Woohoo! Next step of the Ravness side quest, Finny. And it'll be a hot second before we have to do anything else with it. That said, did we get any new entries? No. Yes, Sir Alfred, a Galgastani who served his clan in battle, and a knight in the service of Viscount Strokane, one of the leading nobles of Caritani. Known for his cautious manner, the Viscount had adamantly refused to send his knights to the front lines, claiming a need to maintain security within his domain. Still, in times of war, what peace persists is often disturbed. Alfred Bolvar had encountered and defeated bandits many times during his patrols, but when he thought of his friends fighting on the front lines, he could not help but feel his own contribution to be insignificant. Thus it was that, when he spotted the Wallister's High Commander Loxarian in his territory, Alfred's heart leapt. Finally, this was a chance to do his duty for country and strike his mortal foe. However, his expectations were once again betrayed by the Viscount, who refused to allow any harm to come to the High Commander after he had been captured. Instead, he ordered him transported to Caritani, where he might be brought to justice. She? She? Commander Loxarian? She? Ravness Loxarian? She? While transporting High Commander Loxarian, Bolvar encountered Denham Pavel. In the resulting confusion, he tried to kill both Resistance and High Commander, but was slain before he could accomplish either. Hypothetically, if we commit regicide, would you consider joining us? Yeah, maybe she would. Hey, Vin, I have more work to do tonight, but I just wanted to stop in and say good luck. We're all counting on you. Well, I appreciate that very much, Vin. I hope hope your work tonight goes well. And thank you for the kind words. I'm waiting for the game to go, Ravness got shot in the head with a crossbow during her travels. Lol. I mean, it would be funny. Times like this, Ravness, you pray to the horned axe and hope a door opens to a history far from where you were. Lacking that, finding a remote island and living an ascetic lifestyle is another. You know? Yeah. Sometimes Japanese she gets auto-translated as he, since it's not always gendered. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was not aware. Alright. Let's get one more good battle in here, shall we? Because I'm probably going to wrap this up in about 20 minutes at midnight my time. Vanquish the enemy leader. Win with an enchantress or wizard. Win with an archer. Obtain a buff card. What do we actually get for these? Fire charm? Not really that worried about it. XP? Not super concerned about that either. Ooh, we do have the high ground, though. Oh, I wonder if this is our Sybil that ran away before. It might be. Alright. Well, with the high ground... You know what? I've decided. It's time. It's time for the massed ranks of the dead to march once again. I've used Cressida too much. I should use someone else. Drusilla and Perdita. Indeed. Indeed. It's over, Anakin. I have the skeletons. Woohoo! This is going to be fun. Drain Heart, always. Instill Shadow, always. Skeletor, the warrior, who has a sword and a bow, because why the hell not? Sabriel, the Terror Knight, looking good. Touchstone, the Knight, looking good. Snails, the Archer, looking good. Then we've got Golden Hand, the Warlock. Looks like he's set up well. Golem's Bane, very good. Gordian Key, very good. And Hecate, also rocking the bidness. Think we're good to go here. Spook warning. Use Krez all the time. I should, but I'm trying to make a point to use less used characters right now.
Is this town the prize you've come for, Rebel? Best think again.
It's not Sybil Josephine, it's Sybil Nadia.
Galgastan gives no quarter to an ogre who slays his own.
Fellow East Coast, I see. Indeed, John, indeed. I see you are a Sybil. Let's test your faith. Listen, I didn't recruit all these undead for no reason. All the undead here has reminded me of the threefold defended. What? But who's that? Don't know what that is. You have a lot of golems, man. Hi, Tom. Hi, Justin. Hello. How's it going, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Thank you, Kashua. Very much appreciated. Big Golem's Bane proc. Very good. Threefold defender. Gotcha, gotcha. Going all right. Just getting ready for work. Fair enough. Fair enough. Avery saying ciao. Isn't that goodbye? If so, goodbye, Avery. Didn't even know you were here. Or is ciao hello? I can't remember. Hello and goodbye. Ah, I see. I didn't realize that. Hello in this case. Well, hello then, Avery. I had no idea. Sorry for not noticing. Is Denim using Lord? No, no, he is not. We are on Ninja currently. Just for fun. I don't actually have Lord yet. We will acquire Lord naturally as part of the story during this particular playthrough. Powerful paladin that in death, their body was reanimated, their spirit inhabited their old armor, and their soul became a powerful ghost. Ooh. Very cool. Always worked best by themselves. Interesting. I like the idea behind that. Very cool. Turns out summons are not meant for Chapter 2. Indeed. Indeed. Middle of a no in-cap run and stuck on Gamp's lava mountain. Oh god, yeah. Yeah, I can imagine how that might render some issues for you. I love my skeleton army. They're so much fun. Do. Bum 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 bum. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Stuck on Gamp's Lava Mountain sounds like an attraction at Six Flags. Honestly, yeah, it really does. Good to see the Army of the Dead in action. Hell yeah, absolutely. I've been wanting to bring them out. And it felt appropriate, you know? It just seemed right to do it right now. Down they go, falling like dominoes. Catchua going in with the Brynhilder. Love to see it. And we will be switching her to Dark Priest once I actually get to have control of her again. For so long as she's left as a guest, I'll just leave her on Princess. My solution is to train up 10 wing to see if I can just fly there and burn them down really quick. Hell yeah, brother. That does sound like a solid way to go about things. Sort of thing I'm surprised I'm not seeing more of, given humanity's penchant for the duality of the self. Credit where credit is due, Kingdom Hearts did do something like this. Yes, it did, and it's one of my favorite things about Kingdom Hearts. If the enemy team has no exorcisms, there's literally no way to lose with an undead army. If all of your units are down at the same time, you will still lose. That's how they need to do it. Obviously, that's extremely difficult for the AI to achieve, but that would be the way that they would go about doing it. Get him, snails! Yeah! Tom, what is the best Kingdom Hearts moment? Oh boy. There is a lot. Oh, boy. Terra's armor. Terra's armor. I don't really want to spoil it for people who, like, want to play Kingdom Hearts, but just Terra's armor. Those of you who know, know. God, I mean, so many of them are spoilers. Aqua in the Realm of Darkness is really good. Ah, boy. Riku in the Door to Darkness is really good. Is this that scene in Kingdom Hearts 3? No, well, yes. Depending. There's a lot. Zeta Flare, or is it Zeta Flare? Zeka Flare? I don't really remember the right phrasing. Again, Kingdom Hearts 3, those of you who know, you know. God, I fucking love Kingdom Hearts. I really want to do a full Kingdom Hearts playthrough again. It's just, where do I find the time? Replay 3 with all the DLC. I mean, Terra using the dark in Birth by Sleep. Oh, good stuff. Have you tried turning them all into beast tamers and bombing him to death with a single lobber salvo? Oh, that's a good idea, Recession. Avery, if you try that, I want to hear about the results, because that sounds like it would be an absolute gas. Thought you would say that good one. Watch your spam running gal on everyone that gets too close and summon everyone that runs away. Oh, that's from Dark Priest. Keep Kachu and Princess because I just enjoy giving my girl a sword, meditate summons, and telling her to go get him, champ. Oh, for sure, for sure. I just want to try Dark Priest just for the sake of experimentation. Because I know a lot of people really like it. That is what I think it is. It's a nice moment to linger on. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Did somebody say the Door to Darkness? Listen, for all the silliness of Kingdom Hearts, there's so much that I adore about it. A lot of it comes from Birth by Sleep, but a lot of it comes from 3 as well. I mean, again, it's all spoilers, but, like, the whole finale of 3 in, like, the Keyblade Graveyard and the Badlands, like, holy shit, dude. That's just one giant, like, tearjerker payoff series of events for me. That's some of the most fun I've had streaming ever, and it's the first thing I ever really streamed, like, seriously. Was my whole playthrough of Kingdom Hearts 3. That was... God, I loved that. I wish that I had it saved. But that was back before I had the channel. I just did it on Twitch, and those VODs are long gone. Quote, not the tyrant mouse. Fair. Fair. Sound like Mickey there more than Mickey did in Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, I am known for being decent at impressions. Game really tried to make me feel emotions when I sold my dragons to recruit the pretty shopkeeper. Yeah! Yeah. I can't believe you're selling me off lines are, they're really just funny to me, more than heart-wrenching.
Yo, good morning.
Yo, good morning to you as well, Doined McQueen. I hope you are doing well, my friend. And I hope you don't immediately unsub for that terrible dad joke pun. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. That would be cool to have saved most of my Twitch VODs. Yeah, it was something that, like, I partially did the Kingdom Hearts streams as an experiment to see, like, how I enjoy doing content. Because I've been kicking around the idea of doing Twitch or YouTube for years, like, as far back as college. But, like, I didn't really know what I was doing. I didn't know if I was ever going to take it seriously, whatever, so I didn't even think to save the VODs, which is a shame. Because I adored that whole thing. The emotions of that playthrough for me, man. Probably like Kingdom Hearts more if there weren't times where it felt like it was making everything up as it went, while trying to seem like it had a master plan. Yeah. The thing to me is, it's like, even if that was kind of the case, they've done it so well and brought it all around together that, like, I don't care that it definitely seems like there was stuff they were just coming up with as they went. Because it all paid off in the end. And every time it seemed like they were just going to completely lose the plot, they tied it all together and made it work. And I absolutely respect that. I respect that so much. Lol, dad jokes. Ooh, free boon of swiftness. I'll take it. Like, and yeah, kind of like Star says, like, they were trying to seem like that a master plan. And in a way, like, did they even really? Or were they just telling the stories that they wanted to tell and then they made it all work in the end? That's kind of how it's always felt more to me. And I think they did that very well. Like, the way everything paid off in the end worked for me. Down she goes!
May the light judge our enemies and embrace our fallen.
It's a pretty raw line when she's literally got skeletons standing all around her. Where am I located time-wise? Eastern, Central, West Coast, etc. East Coast! East Coast, James, which means it's just about midnight here. Oh, on Medicine 1. Yes, definitely need that. The Too Spooky For You Brigade. Indeed. And they did their jobs well. Those spooky lads. Oh boy. Drama.
Very well. Give the order. Tomorrow we attack with the dawn.
Because there's just not a single cutscene with Ronway that doesn't result in drama, let's be honest here.
At once, Your Grace.
I beg you wait, my Duke. It's too soon.
Oh? Balmamusa is fallen, is it not? The plan proceeds apace.
But we still do not know whether Balbatos has divided his troops.
Even as we breathe, Denham takes Port Ashton. My plan unfolds as I have seen it. Why do you worry so? The gods of Valeria are with us, Leonard. You'll see.
I do not question our success, but surely there is no harm in awaiting word from Port Ashton. It is not only our lives that hang in the balance, but the destiny of the Wallister race. Prudence demands caution.
So I am imprudent and reckless. You talk a perilous line, Leonard.
Listen, Ronway, buddy, this is not a personal attack. We're talking strategy here. Calm down, sir. Jeez.
Your orders, sir?
You have them. Go and see that they are carried out.
As you command.
Please, Your Grace.
That's quite enough from you. Begone from my sight.
As you wish.
I remember when this guy was the savior of the Wallister race. Whew. Yep, me neither. I love all these cutscenes with Ronway, though, man. It's so intense watching the cracks deepen and widen. Oh, I love it. Calm, calm. I am the very definition of calm. Ronway, probably. No one on the orbs. What was that about orbs, James? I must have missed it. Is there a part in the story where we could just start buying orbs from a vendor instead of capturing dragons and auctioning them off? I believe you can craft them. Let me take a look.
Welcome.
If I'm remembering correctly. Welcome! Let's see. Yeah, you can craft them with Crystallos and pumpkins. So, I mean, not exactly the most expedient thing, but, like, it is doable. You just need a shit ton of Crystallos ore, which is annoying because you also need Crystallos ore for, like, high-level equipment crafting. So, like, you know. If my trusted advisor urges me to reconsider, I will do so. They are my trusted advisor, after all. Yeah, that's not Ronway. I am the Wallister. All of it. I am the Senate. Seriously, man. That's Ronway. The most intimidating part of Ronway is his receding hairline, like that forehead, my man. Yeah, that's what we call a 5-head here in the business. And I'm allowed to say that as a man who has a completely shaved head due to male pattern baldness / chemotherapy. I'm allowed to say it. Crystals are better off used in crafting weapons and armor. I mean, I agree. I absolutely agree, Kwangbae. Alright, though, guys. I promised myself and Jane that I was not going to stream too long tonight. It has been a solid 3 hours of Tactics Ogre. We've made good progress on the law route. So I think I'm going to call this one here and start trying to wind down for the evening. Tomorrow, we will be doing Engage. Let me put this end screen and schedule up here. It says that tomorrow is TBD, and, well, the to be declared is, or to be decided, is just what time we're going to be starting Fire Emblem tomorrow. Jane, I think, is supposed to have Muay Thai tomorrow night, so I will talk to her and find out what her plan is with that, and I might then base the Fire Emblem decision around that. I don't think I'm going to do a daytime stream. I prefer to do evening streams where I can, but we'll see. If you suddenly see a stream go up, you'll know why. But I prefer to do evening streams. That's when the most people seem to be around. So we'll be doing Fire Emblem tomorrow, and then Saturday and Sunday, at the very least, I will be off because I'll be finally reacquiring my car, so I can be a free man and like drive to the gym during the day and stuff like that. So when we get back from the weekend, we'll have another full week of scheduled content. Might do the 5K stream during the week. Might wait until the next weekend. We'll see. And then, of course, plenty of other Tactics Ogre and Fire Emblem videos to come. You can look out for the backup breakdown. That will be out at some point tomorrow as well. I hope you guys give that some love. I put a lot of work into it. And I mean, I just have a ton of other stuff to cover for both of these games. So, plenty of other stuff on the horizon. See what you guys are saying before I wrap up here. Have a 5-head, but it's becoming a 6. I feel that, Sean. I really do. Either way, for orbs, it sucks. Yep. It's because they're so powerful, you know. Take care of yourself. I will, Star. I will. I hope you're doing okay with the allergic reaction to the keto bars. You're still here, so I'm imagining you're okay. But thanks for the great stream. Absolutely, Dylan. Thank you for hanging out. It was good to have you. Good night. It was great hanging out and chatting food, games, and more. I always love talking food, man. I really want to do some sort of like cooking videos or something, so maybe we'll start working that into the content schedule in the future. Take your 5-head and get some rest. I will. I will. If an advisor says to me, "My liege, he is but one man, what can one man possibly do?" I will reply this and kill the advisor. Fire Emblem Friday, indeed, indeed. Stream, have a good, or thanks for the stream, have a good night. I will, thank you. Get the amiibos. I will, Sean. It's on my list of things to do. Great stream for the time I got here. Thank you again, Titanium. Absolutely. Thank you to you as well, James. The backup breakdown is a brilliant name, isn't it? I like it a lot. I'll send that Plague Doctor tomorrow, getting footage on hard now. Absolutely. Sounds good, John. I'll follow up with you on Discord about that. Oh, guys, before I leave, there was something I was supposed to remember, but I can't remember what it was. Something I needed y'all to remind me about. Oh, God, my brain. Fire Emblem icons on the Switch. Yes, I have to go on like Switch Online to get my icons. That's what it was. I figured it out, chat. You are absolved of all responsibility and duty. I was able to do it myself. Is it Genshin related? No, I actually logged on to Genshin today and got my free stuff, so that's good. That's good. Awesome. All right, I'm gonna go do that now before I forget. Have a good night, guys. Stay safe and healthy out there, and remember, be good to each other. I think you go on to the Nintendo Online icon on your Switch, Sean. That's what people were saying to me last night, so I'm gonna check it out now. But have a good night, y'all. Talk to you later. Peace.